back to more of this. Start the timer. Let's keep going. I wonder how many layers this thing has. It's a sun, so probably like, I don't know, a couple billion. Heavy rock combo. Rock on. At least two. We're on the third. Peter's Fury combo. Why am I getting all these combos? What did I change? Did I change new abilities? I don't recall changing anything. Oh, I put Megiddo, that's probably why. I guess it like buffs up some other ones to give us these combos. Time to turn around again. I'm never gonna leave this save point, am I? Every time I walk 2 steps, like, oh, somebody else got their mantra. You know what? That was the, I guess, the one upside when you had a party of like 3. You didn't have like mantras constantly being maxed out. Now that we have like 5 people, of course they're completely out of sync every time. Here, item find. I wonder if that still works if he's not in the party. Well, not really. I'm just getting like cheap things on them. Especially on Heat. Heat is just, he's 2 behind. It would be very expensive for him to catch up, and I don't want to throw that kind of money on these guys. I mean, I guess if I gave him Devour abilities, I can probably have him catch up relatively fast, but eh. Guess those are the last things, and then we can actually cure him. I was going to risk him having a turn and throwing away more money. Hey, Hunter. How's it going? Treasure. A murder rock. I mean, most rocks are murder rocks if you use them the right way, I guess. Good old murder rock. Oh, okay. So it's basically a stronger version of El Azif. I guess I could sell this thing in the Graven Shard, because there's obviously no point in ever using those with the stronger variants. Good old murder rock. Of course, nothing in this place is like weak against death. Probably everything is like immune to death. So. Or rock my piss stream. Yep. If it did like if it was something that did almighty damage or something, it would actually be good. Another save point? It wasn't... No, well... You know we're coming up to a boss fight when... I don't think anybody maxed anything out. Yeah, I should get this one maxed out before I fight a boss. Yeah, this is gotta be the quote-unquote final dungeon, although, I don't know, because we haven't really fought any super bosses, not counting those angels. So I don't know if there's gonna be, like, multiple, like, sections of this thing or what, but... Yeah, we're definitely at end game at this point. End-ish game, I guess. Maybe it was like the halfway point or something. There's no boss behind that door. I hate when these guys got preemptive strike. So much freaking damage. Well, good thing we just saved. I'm not gonna bother here. Reboot. Inverted sun. Yeah, the sun's gonna go from like dark to light, and then we're gonna go into the light sun. The bright sun. It's just gonna be a white screen constantly. Be like in like a darkness map, but reversed. Do all the super bosses. Hey, if I run into some super bosses, you know I'm gonna try them, but I'm not gonna like, you know, do a huge amount of grinding to try to defeat one or something. Yeah, it's an SMT game. It's pretty much SMT games in a nutshell. It's like, here's a random encounter that just devastates your party. Nothing you can do about it, because they got a preemptive strike. Time to go back, I guess. Strum slash counter strike. Null risk. I'm curious about those null risks. What does that even mean? Okay. I mean, they get that a lot, so that could be useful. Maybe get rid of this AP divide thing. There's less chance of them getting a preemptive strike on us and murdering us before we even get a chance to act. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I've already maxed out my things, so I just like took away Atma from everybody else. I mean, hell, if it decreases by one encounter that can murder us, I'll take it. $250,000. I really want to see that Michael thing before I get that. See what it even gives us. Sakura Rage, attack all. At this point, attack all seems like a very, very dangerous, with half of the enemies having some sort of physical absorb or super counterattack or whatever. It's just physical damage just seems to be like the worst thing to use. I can go with this one, I guess. It's only 100,000. It's not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. Cheap stuff for her. How close is he to max out his? Still a ways to go. Definitely be the grinding location since they give you a heal point and a save point right next to each other. It's the first time we haven't missed. I want to go back. I'm never going to use heat, let's be honest. Although, I guess the only there is one slight bonus with heat because we can easily block off his weakness with that ring. So it would make two people that are immune to that wouldn't have any weaknesses. He has to be an active member, so so much for that idea. I just realized enemy's got a preemptive strike there. So it doesn't decrease it by all that much. Hit him with the murder rock. Everything is freaking immune to it. It's like, here's something that is absolutely useless. You're welcome. Well, these guys are about to they're about to get 6 turns. Nope. Freaking Kale, every time he gets confused, he just drops like 200,000 bucks. Like, jeez. So I guess this time when you drop money, it disappearing makes sense since we're like inside of the sun. Probably falls through the cracks and gets vaporized. Alright, I don't think that that risk thing works at all. Maybe it just prevents ambushes. It doesn't prevent like them getting a first strike. There's that other thing that increases our first strike chance. So that one's probably what we really want. It's not very often we actually get, like, not very often we actually get ambushed. And of course, the first battle we get, they get a preemptive strike, so I don't know. Hey, Mayo-chan. How's it going? Next boss. Everybody's full health. Let's do this. Bats. You and I are the same. We devour others to live. Oh god, that was like the worst enemy in the first game. I remember that boss. That thing was a bitch. I don't remember what made it a bitch, but I remember it being so painful. Whatever we do, or we do whatever it takes to survive. You're the same as me. Admit it. Say it, bitch. God, I hate this thing. God, the music in this is so good. Playing Tales of Destiny, nice. He's back in bat form in the sun. Weak to lightning. The one spell we don't have a strong thing of yet. Figured you would shield, but that's why I wanted to try it in the last turn here. Yeah, we're the same, just admit it. Winds of Hell. Oh yeah, the guard thing. I think that's what made him annoying. Because you made him immune to, like, we do this shit over and over. That, and I think I just didn't have like the power to be able to handle them at that point. To reach a spot in the game where you have no way to progress. I mean, I usually just talk to the NPCs. Not too often in modern games where that happens. Earlier games, yeah. Sometimes you have to talk like an NPC like 3 times or something for to trigger something. This is the worst when you get games that do that. I think I need anti-wind. It's annoying. You mean to Megiddo when he's guarding? Just doing this shit over and over now. Winds of Hell guard, Winds of Hell guard, Winds of Hell guard. But you pretty much need the anti-air to have a chance. Yeah, the problem is lightning is our like weakest spell. Like, I don't have anybody that has like the strong version of lightning yet, which is really annoying. Well, I'm sure he'll use Dragonite in like his second phase or whatever. Like, he's just gonna keep doing this. Like I need to have the anti-air to have a chance. Otherwise, he's just gonna keep guarding. Yeah. This battle's gonna take a million years. Let's make sure we have anti or like air absorb or whatever, force absorb. I don't want to spend like 5 hours trying to kill this guy. Voice forward. Void force be the best. I don't have any void absorb. And repel would just heal him, so. He still has mutual karma equipped. Let's get rid of that. Make him immune to nerve attacks. Alright, let's try this again. Nice start. Oh, double crit. I guess this is so little damage to him. It's not even worth using that. Just use his turn to heal up the other guys, I guess. Nice. No guard for you. Should all be dead. Boring. Uh-oh. The super rage. Gonna be nice and cute. Oh, I think this is the thing that really fucked me over last time. This bullshit. I have no idea if I can counter that in any way. Use the murder rock. What? Yeah. If there's any way of like counteracting that. Well, because I don't think I did enough damage last time for him to get to that point. But that time I had a pretty good turn there where I got a bunch of crits, so I did some pretty good damage that time. I totally don't remember if we have any way of bypassing the bat magic. How do I get rid of that? Just gotta keep my my force thing up, I guess. Save after setting everything in. It's obviously strong against ice. There's no point in using ice against them. Maybe fire. Any skills to get rid of bat? There's no unbat. Unless that's considered a curse. The hell of it. Seems gonna be useless against this guy. And no risks is garbage. Let's try this again. At least the music is good. I really wish I had a stronger freaking lightning attack. It's such pathetic damage. Heal up a bit. That's great. Yeah, at least only turned one of us into a bat. Could have been much worse. I do have that Jupiter's Fury thing, I guess. So we can cast that, so it'd be better probably. Crap. Nope. It's fucked now. I guess you didn't turn everybody to a bat, so there's that. I was only turning one of us into bat. It's not too bad. All the unces. I forgot to equip the counterattack. Whatever. Yeah, probably. I think I got super unlucky with that one. Triple bat thing, it's like, what the fuck? Triple bat thing followed by whatever he did the second turn there was just like, yeah, I'm done. Go and use a wind attack, thank you. Boom. Good. Doesn't lose his entire turn, but at least he loses two things. At least he's not guarding. Alright, I'm gonna see if that be cured with this, with the... Well, let's see. Obviously execution. Well, let's see just for the hell of it. Do I even do any damage anymore? No, I mean that one just missed, so... So maybe that 99 damage thing will still do damage. Only rents one of these, so... Oh man. If anything, it's probably good they just died. Fuck. I mean, using his guard is the worst. Oh, there goes our healer. What the hell? Ugh. Okay, at least they didn't turn us to a bat there. Maybe you can't turn us into a bat and for a human. Maybe that's the trick. Super annoying. Remember this one being the worst boss and like the worst regular boss in the last game for good reason. Sephiroth Lavastine with the 5 years of awesome support. Lavastine, thanks so much for 60 months. Ugh. Sucks. He's not using his guard thing anymore, luckily, but keeps turning us into a bat. Yeah, let's try to reincarnate him. Let's see if this does damage in bat form. 216, wow. It's pathetic. Okay, so return to normal after it's basically a status effect. But you don't stay in that form for long. I suppose he hasn't guarded at all yet. He was guarding like every frickin' turn last time. Be nice and cute. Now he's probably gonna turn everybody into a fucking bat. Luckily we have the void, whatever. The guard. If we can like do any damage while he's guarding. This is so expensive though. Yeah, it does some damage. It's so freaking expensive. Like, he does seem to like he's no longer immune, or he's no longer weak to electric when he's in guard. I did notice. So he might change his like element type or whatever. Keep him alive. Nope. Jeez. I mean, worth trying. I really need a stronger lightning thing. There's so many enemies that are weak to lightning, and it's like the one element I don't have up to like the heavy tier yet. It sucks. close. Are you and I any different? Let's see if this does any damage. Okay, so becomes weak to earth when he's guard. Oh, and it takes him out of guard too. It's even better. Nice. Because we're still bats, so we can't really do much damage. And I'm assuming now that he's out of guard, Paradigm probably won't do anything. Ow. It's gotta be close to death. Let's just go all out. Good. That was a pain in the ass. I got lucky though, he didn't use guard like a billion times like the first time. Of course, now that I know how to like weaken him when he's in guard. Alright. One person that wanted to max out his ability is the one person who didn't max out his ability. Mind Scream, Power Charge, Avoid Physical, Vengeance. Zana, Force Rain, Mamudo, Blood Curse, Stone Gaze, Death Resist. Yep, first try, totally first try. We'll go back to the save point and heal everybody up. Change our things. Might be one right after the zone, but this one has at least a heal point. Watch me die on the way back. It sucked. before we change our mantras, before I spend more money, let's just get the other guy to max out his so I can see what Michael's thing, see if it's worth trying to go for that one, or... The metro's been unlocked. These stats increase by 1. I guess 1 across the board. It's pretty nice. Esoteric 6 mantra. Yeah. Unlocked 3 mantras, what the hell? Esoteric 8. Null sleep and mana walk. Sleep induced, sleep related skills. Solar noise related skills. New banquet, leech, min critical. I remember min critical being pretty good in the on the last game. Just make sure you're at min when you fight a boss and like practically everything's critting all the time. It's good to get the main dude on that. Assuming new banquet is probably something similar. It's probably like good for like new, for, like minimum. That's what's left now. I think it's just this one is the only one we haven't unlocked. Alright, let's see what Michael's is like here. Divine Light and Fire of Sinai. No idea what those do. One looks like a magic. Probably some sort of it says fire. I mean, probably maybe it is fire-based, or it might be almighty. Divine Light is a physical attack, but a very expensive physical attack. So the question is, do I want the hero to work his way over here? He'd have to get a bunch of stuff to get there. Or do I spend $1.5 million for Cielo to get this? I mean, it's probably going to be worth it, but it's a lot of work to get over there. It's only 3 skills. I mean, this one, especially if I consume, I should be able to get there pretty quick. Screw it. Let's get this first. Try to spend as little as possible on the other guys. Spend the absolute minimum. What was I going for him? Oh yeah, I got this just because I wanted to unlock those 2 skills. That's the only reason I got him to get that. This one's too expensive. I need to save my money to get that other one first. Maybe throw him into the healing stuff. Okay, I'll get him to get 100,000, but I need that stronger lightning thing. Feeling the I'm feeling the hurt of not having that. I was using this without the right amp. Oops. Oh, no, I did have Earth amp. I just had Force amp, but no Force skill. Physical attack more than doubles, but better, considering you're wasting a turn to cast it. If it only doubled, then it'd be like, why? Why am I wasting a turn? Damage, physical stun, all. Counterattack with Hunt Death. Good battle. Good start. I'm sucking at this. think I've ever heard this song go this long. This is stupid, what the hell? We can get a crit there because he's dumbfounded, I guess. It's confused, so it doesn't crit. Damage force random. Definitely feels like that that AP share thing gave him like way more when he was using that. Even though it doesn't seem to share like you'd think it should. It just seems to like, or the AP divide, whatever it is. This is AP gained by party after successful hunt, but it's almost like he doesn't actually share the AP. It's like he gets additional AP to share, but he keeps it all for himself or something weird like that. Maybe it's like a bugged ability. Hip-hop brothers. What's the dealie, yo? What brings you here, ho? We fizzy figured you'd be around sooner or later. That was bound to happen. He ho hizzle he ho. You know why? Do I? You know why? Do I? It's the afterlife, ho. Now it's after yo's. Afterlife, ho. After death, yo. Why is that he? Afterlife, ho. After death, yo. What's that, ho? How long are we gonna be he, yo? That hurt my brain. We found a lot of hope diamonds. Isn't there supposed to be like one hope diamond? Maybe somebody split it up into multiple parts. I don't even notice. Have we been picking up any rings? It's always the problem whenever you fight bosses. Like, unless you're looking at the top right corner after the battle, you don't notice if you get an item drop. So I could be picking up items and not even realizing it. There's a lot of rings to go. Like, there's so many rings. There's a lot of those SP rings that they were selling at the shop, which I should pick those up just to upgrade, like, instead of having the high luck ring or something like that, I'll have, like, the SP luck ring or whatever, but... So that, well, let's see, there's one for each stat, so there should be at least 5. So 5 of the ones down here are going to be the SP ones, but it still leaves a lot left over. Some of those could be like New Game Plus or Hard Mode, stuff from Super Bosses, etc. Hip hop, yo. Let's go to the merchant, actually. We have 5 of these, holy crap. Got enough money to buy that, that Michael ability now. Malware, vital, magic, let's get some magic data. Actually, some of these rings might also be in the, in those golden boxes there. I wouldn't be surprised if this can contain some rings randomly. Third layer, fourth layer. Hopefully it's not like 10 layers or something. Gotta make those final dungeons long. I wonder where they're hiding. Assuming there is super bosses, which, I mean, it's an SMT game, so there's 100% gonna be some super bosses. I wonder where they'd be hiding these things. Like, obviously we can't go back to the Earth at this point, so they have to be somewhere in this dungeon. And I kind of... I pretty much revisited everything on Earth when I fought those angels, so... So I don't know if it's gonna split at some point, or maybe we have to go back up after we, like, go into a layer, I don't know. This feels annoying. Guess you don't get encounters when these things are moving, I guess. Enemies. Everything's immune to light. Xanadu. Great first encounter, by the way. Yeah. Maybe it's a good time to use that murder rock, since everything there seemed to be like reflecting or guarded against, or immune, I should say, to the light spell. It's murder rock time. Using any sort of AoE, like light or dark, though, is like such a risk, considering it's very rare that you have multiple enemies that are weak to that style of attack. It's by nature of them being like super strong if they do work. What a treasure. I haven't seen Olive Branch yet, so that's gotta be worth even more. I think it's worth like 200,000 or something. For sure is immune to darkness. The other two are immune to light, so let's just see if the murder rock works on the ones on the outside. Yeah, definitely weak to it. Of course, we lose the entire turn, but whatever. Rude. Use the murder rock. Weakness my ass. Weak against ailments, eh? Strong against all magic. Nulls physical. Wow. This guy sucks. So you can't damage him with physical, and he's strong against everything else. The hell? Keep getting the mimics. Oh, that's a new dude. Oh shit, that's right, they were immune to ice. I know, right? It's an icon. Really? Alright, Shiro, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping on by. Almighty. What? Missed. You did, Ninja. How's it going? It was a pain in the ass, that fight. Dead end. Dead end anywhere. Is it ammo? Oh, there it is. Ammo. Stone. Ow. Annoying. We just healed ourselves. Stop it. Great. It's just mimics and stuff left. Rude. Kills death and null earth elements, no weaknesses. Alright, so all the flowers. What is the child of man doing wandering around up here? Wait, you're no longer human. The blood of battle's warming in my veins. I have no choice but to challenge you. Hereby order you to fight, you metal curious mortal. What are these things weak to? I don't remember. Seems decent, at least. I know they weren't weak to Earth. Or to... not to Earth. Earth to, ice. clearly the right path if they give us a save point. As I can get encounters here. 2 Thors. What is this? Rip him. So we could poison mutant nerve. Well, one person that can hit him with nerve is dead, so... Not the one I meant to use. That is not runaway retreat. Yeah, it's better than the friggin' walk around like really zoomed in view with the maze appearing underneath you thing like we had in the previous area. That one was kind of annoying. Tata. Should use some of these. Give him some magic data. Maybe some to Serph too. Roll that to him. That data. Boo. Red dude is really annoying. So strong against like everything. Murder rock time. Hey, Philly Bear. I mean, it's SMT in a nutshell. I mean, have you seen the cat girls in this? Meow. But just like noped out of there. That out of the way. New Banquet, Leech, and Min Critical. Min Critical is really good before a boss fight. Just gotta make sure you're at Min when you fight the boss. Know what those other two do. Fatal and Min Noise hunt one enemy. That's probably like a chance of fatal, not like a guaranteed fatal. Between HP and MP, one enemy. Be useful. Or it's probably considered, this one's probably considered like almighty, so it probably can't be resisted maybe. So that could be useful if I'm fighting enemies that are strong against whatever the hell else I got going. Critical hit greatly increases during min noise. Yeah. Sort of vengeance. Vengeance is garbage. Twitch's front page. Wait. It's like I... First. So that's got to be considered nerve damage, even though it didn't say it was nerve damage. Page is hot garbage. Yes, yes, it is. Of course. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna promote anybody who's got like their ads set to like max. You go into the channel and then you're presented with like 5 minutes of ads before you can even watch the content. The worst is when you get like a pre-roll ad and then literally like you get like 5 seconds of the stream and then you get like 6 ads. It's like, what the fuck? That was the point of watching the pre-roll ad if you're gonna serve me like 6 ads like 5 seconds after I start watching the stream. Twitch really doesn't know how to hell do ads. Yeah. Has Twitch ever made a profit since they bought it? Oh, sure. It's just a matter of time before, like, Kick goes under. I need to make my way over here and get the Michael skill thing. Oops. Yeah, I know, right? It's not like regular TV where the thing pauses. That's the worst part. Like YouTube, sure, there's ads on YouTube, but at least like you don't miss any content because the ads stop the content. On Twitch, there's non-skippable ads that like you lose content when the ads run. It's just stupid. Like I don't mind like banner ads that pop up, that kind of stuff, like whatever. But when you actually get like a video ad or something like that, and you have like a couple minutes worth of video ads, you're missing this, all that stuff is just missed. Like unless you go back and rewatch the VOD, in which case you're not watching live. So that's the whole point of Twitch, is to watch live, right? So I don't know. Yeah, I've had that happen many times whenever I ask a question. It's like, well, I guess I'm not getting the answer now. Of course, those things are strong against leech. Alright. Murder Rock, let's go. Nice. Killed both of them. Murder Rock for the win. Middle of a clutch final boss battle, yep. Saw a furry VTuber is doing baby play shit. How's that bring ads? Oh, I guess the ad companies don't really care what their content goes on as long as they're getting ads. As long as they're getting eyeballs, I guess. turn around again. You got banned really fast? Probably. Oh yeah, Twitch is definitely not profitable. I mean, like I said, it doesn't help the way they try to monetize it either, so... Talking to the estate, what? Really? Everything here is immune to physical. Like, what the hell? Why is everything in this dungeon immune to physical? Sucks. No OnlyFans Twitch. It's crazy what the top streamers make it AO, I can imagine. I'm sure the top streamers are easily making like 7 figures, if not 8. 45k on a bad day, I definitely believe it. I know. I feel like they need the donations, right? God, yeah. I hate when people do shit like that. I ever gonna leave this save point? Every time I take 2 steps away from the save point, it's like, oh, somebody else leveled up the thing. Yep, I love scammers. Donate to highlight the messages. This isn't YouTube. Oh, I feel ancient. Notice me, senpai. I was gonna serve him. No copy paste unlocked. 5 minutes is up, please send this guy in. I mean, I imagine you could probably put your own filters on text-to-speech. Of course, people will find a way, whenever there's filters, people will find a way to bypass the filters, right? That's always the problem. Like, how do we change the writing so it still sounds like this bad word, but doesn't get hit by the filters? So, like a smart system would, like, anything that vocally sounds like this vague thing, just nope, my first stream was the first game of RPG Quest. That was my first ever stream. Boy, howdy, the quality of that was it's definitely a thing. Like I had been on Twitch for a little while, like in terms of like watching other streamers, but in terms of streaming myself, no. You saw Tron? Oh yeah? It's a good movie. I'll have to watch that at some point. She loved it. It's awesome. We'll probably get a run of that very shortly. Yeah. For the 500, before we played the 500 game, I mean, I've kind of like hinted at it a few times, but I'll be doing like a special and like replay the first 5 games of RPG Quest to see. I'm sure I'll still suck ass at them, but it's gonna be. I mean, they're short games, and obviously, you know, stream quality and everything will be definitely better than back when. I don't know. I've hinted at it a few times. Of course, number 5 is like is Deadly Tower or whatever the hell it is on the NES. That one's gonna be rough. Hey, Brisbit. It's going good. Final question mark dungeon. Definitely won't be finishing tonight, that's for sure, but... Oops, the... God, no. I'm never touching Whale's Voyage ever again. Well, I know once it's all fully digital, that's when I stop buying games. I got enough of a backlog that I don't need to ever play a game again. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's the writing's been on the wall forever, but like developers obviously, when it comes to physical releases, developers get like less of a cut. So of course, by going purely digital, they're gonna get more of a cut. You don't have to worry about, you know, paying the middleman, that kind of stuff. So it's gonna happen, but it's gonna suck. Strategy games, yeah. I think I'm good. Oh yeah, I mean I got enough RPGs that last me like decades. I think I'm good. Almost done. I'm not even close to done the PS2. I'm probably like halfway through the PS2 at this point. PS2 goes on forever. You have to remember, we're basically at the point where there's like new generation consoles coming out. Like the PS2 doesn't stop when the PS3 comes out. PS2 is going to be going for a long time, just like the PS4. So, yeah, a long way to go. Let's see, how many PS2 games... According to my master lists, well, I played about close to 2/3 of the games at this point, so there's still 57 PS2 games remaining. Still a very long way to go. And again, at 57, that's going to go well into the PS3's life cycle. I think, like, what's the last PS2 game? It's probably something like Sakura Wars or something like that. It's going to be a while. This is going to go on forever, so we have a job, yeah. I was picking up this one. Oh, because I was going for healing magic. It's like, why did I pick up revive? I don't need revive. More healing, the better. So many choices. was good. What did that thing have that... Oh, it was stone, I think. This is immune to stone. No, wait. No, it was that was the gospel one, which was, I guess, considered holy damage or expelled damage or whatever. But you can revote for the same thing. If you revote for the same thing, it'll fix it. Dual layer 7GB DVDs, yeah. I haven't tried a dual layer DVD in my PS2 in a while. I'm hoping the laser is going to be able to focus on those. Those always have issues. Yeah, crap, those guys are immune to ice. Ow! Run away! But I mean, I'm close to maxing out a couple of my mantras. I want to go away from the save point, since you have to be at the save point to switch them out. So that's the problem when you have like a full party. You're constantly like maxing out a mantra. So every time you walk like 2 feet away from the save point, it's like, oh, I gotta run back. Murder Rock, let's go. Well, Thor is not immune to darkness, so it's probably not weak against it, but potentially kill him with that. Ow. Thor. I don't think weakness to darkness really does anything. I mean, it's not like you're more likely to die to the insta-kill thing. You just aren't immune to it. It's like, is there even any darkness attacks that does damage instead of insta-kill? $20.30. Yeah, Tales of Destiny 2 in North America was actually Tales of Eternia. I played the PSP version, which was the European version, which was called Tales of Eternia. It's because it, you know, ran a little bit better and stuff, better frame rate and everything. So I figured I'd play that version. I don't know if there's too much difference, if any, between the two versions in terms of like quality of life stuff, but of course they released an actual Tales of Destiny 2 in Japan only, which we never got. Which was an actual sequel to Tales of Destiny, not like something that's completely different from Tales of Destiny, not related to it in any way. And Final Fantasy Chronicles, the main reason for Final Fantasy Chronicles is that it was two games I had already played. There was no real need to play the PS1 version, because there was nothing really new. I mean, there was probably some FMV stuff, but it's not like Final Fantasy Origins that, you know, the games were quite a bit different. And then Final Fantasy Anthology, I played that because that was the first time that they released Final Fantasy V outside of Japan. I didn't play 6 on that one. Given a very unfortunate fate, yeah. So close. It's called the director's cut. Yeah, like the NEP games, I mean, if the games are quite different from their originals, I plan to play both versions. Yep, they have all the Vita versions. I don't know if there's any difference between the Vita versions and the newer re-releases of them. They're basically the same game. Let's see, a little max out your thing so I can move on. Finally get my electrical attack once he gets that. Now everything will be immune to electrical. So it'll be like useless. Double. Nice. Finally get rid of that shitty ass medium level electrical thing that does no damage. Zeodyne. Electric amp. Still not sure if these things stack, but whatever. They probably do. Hey Marichan, you have a fantastic night. Probably not gonna be on too much longer. Maybe go through this area and then... got one more thing I have to get through before I get to the... Michael's ability. So do I go for this one? I mean, all you get is basically electric resist and Zeodyne. Or Meziodine. Doesn't seem like it's worth getting the top level like elemental stuff. I guess if you have a weakness to that element, it's worth it, because then you could just have the passive resistance. So, in hindsight, I should have made this guy, you know, get it, so then he'd be immune. Alright, so what do I want Cielo to get then? We could Curse, Death Repel. Let's get him to go for the healing magic. Yeah, that's probably best. Good, everybody's like low on the list now. It means we're not gonna start like maxing out our mantras, so I can actually move on for a little bit. The next save point, hopefully. Anyway, I mean, when I had only a party of 3, this was not as much of a concern because we didn't have like 5 dudes constantly maxing out their mantras. Doesn't help that I'm like putting my back end dudes on like cheaper mantras just so I don't spend all my money on them. Mazendine combo. The Via Via combo. Via Via. Mega damage, force all. Exactly what it does. Gotta get that mantra. Which game was that? That was, I forget which game. Like one of those like NES ones. Xanadu, that's the one. It's on the tip of my tongue. Good old Xanadu. Or Xanadu. So it's pronounced right. Go that way. Yeah, it's for Xanadu, I'm pretty sure. It's like Xanadu. And for Famicom, so Xanadu would be the... As far as I'm aware of the correct the pronunciation of it. One day that thing's gonna like wipe up my entire party. Just get like the worst RNG, it's like everybody just dies, like fuck. Persona 3, yeah. I mean, party members that you can't control is the most bullshit. In a system like this where there's like press turn stuff, it just sounds like just something just waiting to piss me off. I could just imagine the AI using abilities that like the enemy is immune to or some shit. Penmanship. Try to load a save and it's just like incorrect. It's like, damn it, gotta restart. That's rather infamous. Sounds like fun. Fine. Really out of place with the rest of the game. Sounds fun. Ten levels away. Explorer was tasty. Murder Rock, let's go. Murder Rock, you suck. What the hell? Murder Rock does not live up to its reputation. Love how they just both die. It's either all or nothing. What am I doing here? I was a corporal for the brutes. I was also born a Giri Mekala. No, I'm a knight on a crusade. There's too much solar data here. I can't maintain myself. Need to eliminate unnecessary data. Yeah, that'll work. Unnecessary solar data, like you. Easy. Must be the right path. Seems to be going a little too far. Yeah, it's definitely the right path. I'm called Samael. I'm the one who carries the burden of God's intentions. Man and woman are not yet to become one. By God's will, your mind and body must be split asunder once more. Ingest once more the fruit of knowledge and realize your sin. forget what he was weak to. Maybe nerve? Nope. Don't use that. It's not immune to ice at least. He is now. It's muted us. Damn it. Stop shielding me. These mini bosses are just like regular encounters. Like there's zero difference between them and a regular encounter. Let's go back because that's clearly the right way. A lot of Thors. Hit him with the murder rock. I know, right? '80 magic. Yeah, that ring is pulling a lot of work. It's like plus 15 magic on his ring. Olive branch probably. Forge shot. Just damage, I guess. Whatever. Not like charm's ever gonna work. Yeah, apparently, but it's not like I really want to use him anyways. If anything, Roland would have been better, because I was kind of making him my magic user, but Heat kind of comes in with, you know, he comes in at the right level, but it's not the level that really matters, it's the mantras, so... Just, it's like too much work to get him to be useful. So it's like, whatever. You're staying in the back row. Aw. We there yet? Looks like we're getting near the top of this place. Yeah. Really weird design though with the outfit. It's like give him a black leotard with like a metal thong. It's like, what is this? Wow. It's like the metal thong was definitely a choice. It's nice when the murder rock works right off the bat. Come, spirit. Holy beast. Cool. We got Meteorama now. This will set that so we get an extra healer. Won't be there yet. Oh, that looks promising. Central area there. Him to get next. I don't think I've seen enough enemies hit us with sleep. I'm not sure what mana walk does though. I'm assuming it probably gives us mana if we're put to sleep or something. I want to spend this. I need to buy this soon. Alright, 1,000 I could do. Yeah, let's get this. Oh, that's right, yeah. I mean, I don't really need that. Got plenty of, like, mana restoration things. That was like sleep-induced, sleep-related skills. There's 2 skills. One of them has to do with sleep. The other one has nothing to do with sleep. Either way, it's 200,000. It's expensive as shit. Alright, before we fight the boss, let's try to get his 6 realms so I can... So, like the boss fighting gives a whole bunch of Atma, so we gotta get that towards Michael's skill. So are we getting encounters up here? Took a while. Yeah, that makes a big difference. His leech is actually keeping him pretty well topped up here. HP a step. Yeah, that's always the thing. You're taking so much damage that it's like, it's not gonna do much for you. Should consume that. Are we heading towards or away from Min? Because we're going to do a boss fight there. Min critical would be nice. Squeak shoes, God. There we go. Isn't there stuff like that in the like the chirp shoes in the hell, the name's escaping me. The Shining Force series, yeah. Chirp shoes. Are those similar? Like make noise when you're walking with them? Yeah, because that series is a similar item. Yeah, it's probably a Sega thing. Alright, I could just afford this one and the other one. Do I want to get this? Gilla would be a decent magic user. She's got a lot of magic, so whatever. Alright, let's hope this is worth it. 1.5 million bucks for Divine Light and Fire of Sinai. Going in blind to see what these things are. You're now a Dragon Slayer. Alright. Let's prepare for the boss fight. Don't know what we're gonna fight, but yeah. It's the best 1.5 million I've ever spent. Alright, so let's give him... So I don't know if we're heading towards minimum. Wait. Some physical resist in here. Executioner. Counter-strike might be good. crits. We're heading towards minimums, so min crit will be useful. So hopefully a door is nearby. Nice, it's right there. Wait. Why can't I put more points? I guess because the ring. I guess at this point I'm like, oh, even if I change my ring, I can still like raise it. Wow. Good old anime Thor. Perfect. Watch this one be immune to physical. It's like, damn it. Aw, how nice. You came all this way so I could devour you. Wahahaha. It's beautiful. I love how each of these bosses have different themes. I'm assuming they're from the original game, if I remember any of them. I remember the bad one because I remember that one being super freaking annoying in the first game. Okay, I don't remember at all. Attack failed. Well, that was a good start. I mean, he didn't. I mean, it was a miss. So it wasn't like it's like, oh crap, this guy's immune to it kind of thing. It's got two parts, so. Did no damage. So we can hit his body with physical, just not with magic. That's right, I can heal with this guy now. Since he's got like a targeted thing, so it might be better to have him. Hey Tears, thanks for the raid! Welcome raiders to the final dungeon, question mark. Not that I'll be beating tonight, but how's Lost Planet? We were trying to platinum that one. I just couldn't get into it. And, maybe the head or the body is immune to ice, but the head is immune to lightning. It does have a high counterattack on this body though. The body's not immune. Yeah, I'll suck the life out of you. That's good. Good thing we have a second healer. Can't take it anymore. Come on back. Thanks for the raid again, Terrace. You have a fantastic night. One down. It was a lot easier than the last one. Freaking bad was a pain in the ass. Oh, my body. Rip. Been critical for the win. Man, that Dragon Slayer barely moved compared to the rest. Someone's gonna take a while. I mean, it has a rank 9, so... Didn't notice, did he drop anything? Probably did. I was playing at 3 with Snow Guy. I was playing one cover is just Snow Master Chief. Yeah. Could have the Snow Master Chief. Here you go, Serph. I mean, Sera. Well. I'm assuming we're gonna have to go through like every boss of the first game. I don't know how many we are at now because it's been a while, been a long time. Like, I remember the bat because how annoying he was, but I have no idea how far in the game that was, so I still got a ways to go. I don't remember the bat being that far into the game. Yeah. Drop anything? Bunch of rings down there. See if anything sounds new. Doesn't look like it unless you drop like a stone or something. We got 7 of these. I mean, these are worth 100,000. These must be worth at least 200,000. So we basically got our 1.5 million back. That was a revive core. Like a revive gem. I know I got one of those from like leveling up, but yeah. It's so easy to miss those because like they said all the item drops just show up in the top right corner of your results screen, so it's very easy to miss. It's not like a lot of other games where you get a drop and just like comes up with a thing saying you picked up this thing or whatever. So you have to like spot it. It's very easy to miss. hit the save point and... On that seal, your FM power will be suppressed. Great. As long as you're inside, you'll be unable to transform during battle. Great. Proceed, Seraph. That sounds awful. So we're just gonna be like stuck in human form with guns. It's like, yeah, go get some good guns. Guns are horrible. Guess we'll just be running away from every battle. The boss probably dropped a big chunk of change, so that probably helped. Who else leveled up? Oh, that was it. Just the one dude. I'm probably gonna have a whole bunch of money real soon once I sell these olive branches. Like the previous plant was worth 100,000, so I'm assuming the olive branches are 200,000. We got 7 of them. So we're probably gonna be rich real soon. Maybe I'll spend some money on those loot boxes. See if they drop any rings or anything. Yeah. Not quite 200,000, but close enough. There. $1.3 million. Good for me. Yeah, now we're backed up to 1.8 million. Is the weekend. Huzzah. Right, before we call it a night, let's, just for the hell of it, I want to see what the hell these gold boxes drop. I'm assuming that's probably where you get some of these rings that we don't have. Would be the most logical. I think they're 100,000 bucks a pop. So. Open up the first one, will be like a ration. Power data. Alright, so it just gives you like medical gear. Like factory automation games. I've played a few interesting ones. Assembly planter, $2. I think I played a bunch of the Infinite Factory recently, for example. It's fun just kind of putting stuff together like that. The Contra Rock, well, you get some real shit in some of these. Tiger's Eye. Nothing particularly like great so far. There's like here's a couple of gems, hope diamonds. Curious to see if you can even get a ring out of these. So yeah, you get some like these stat buff things. I guess if you have man, we have the jackpot with this one. There's like 3 things in it. Infinite time suck Factorio. I never got into Factorio. Probably a good thing I didn't. Yeah, so these just seem to be like nothing I haven't seen. It's just like stat buff things and you get the shitty stuff like the magic mirrors. Oxygen not included. Yeah. Yeah, so nothing special, just stat buff items. I was just curious to see what these things had, and the answer is not much. As we have like a lot of money now that we can upgrade all our abilities. Yeah, if there's anything other than these other things, oh, got something. Okay, so you can get rings, just very rarely. I had to spend how many million to get a ring out of that? It was like 1.8 million bucks. Just very rare. Let's see if this ring is any good. So I figured some of these like high-end rings are probably from these loot boxes, so. Randomizes the number of turn icons. Wow. Like, randomizes doesn't necessarily mean it makes him better. It's like, oh, you get 1 now. I mean, it could be really good. Maybe you can suddenly get 4. It depends how much it randomizes it. Just see for the hell of it. I'm kind of curious. I mean, I'm definitely going to reload either way, but... Well, the turn icons are like the... You know, you start off with 3 normally. So this one randomizes it, which I'm assuming could be like between 1 and like, maybe it's like 1 and 5 or 1 and 6 or something like that. So you get super unlucky and get like 1. Or maybe it's like 2 to 4, I don't know. It's not meaning any encounters there. Well, you can't unlock that until you get those loot boxes at like rank 7, which requires you to spend like, or spend and get like millions upon millions of. So yeah, so we've got 2 on the first encounter. Not a good start. Now we got 3. I've got 0 because the enemy got it the first turn. Yeah. Counter-Strike's liability against regular enemies. I definitely need to remove that. I've got 4. So far it seems between 2 and 4. Definitely too unreliable to ever use though. No, you can only equip, you can't have multiple versions of a ring. So far it seems like it's between 2 and 4. So it basically averages out to 3. Except you have the unreliability of not knowing if you're going to get like a... Not knowing if you're going to get like a... You can get lucky and get a 4, but you're just going to be just as likely to get a 2, so... There's really no point. Instead of knowing for sure you're always going to get a 3, right? You could just exclamation vote with a number. You could vote on the 5 games that are in the fast forward. No, I still have quite a few Atlas. I'm playing the games mostly in chronological order, so I still have Raito 2. I still have the 2 Persona games. I think that's basically it. Nocturne I have done. I played Nocturne, Raito 1, and Digital Devil Saga 1, obviously. Alright, so yeah, this ring sucks, so I don't really care if I got it or not. My question is like, are the other rings down here, are all these ones here from those loot boxes too? Or I wouldn't be surprised if some of these are from like super bosses, which I haven't even encountered yet, so there hasn't really been any sort of branching paths inside the dungeon where, you know, something could like lead to a super boss, so who knows. But yeah, that variable ring sucks ass. Alright, well, let's stop the timer there. There's no point in saving, obviously, because I wanted to see what those loot boxes were, so I'm just going to reload. So we'll call it there for tonight. I will be back on tomorrow around noon, and we'll continue this dungeon. I don't know how big it is, but I'm assuming we're going to be fighting every boss that we fought in the original game. I don't know if we're going to fight the final boss, probably not, but I'm sure we'll fight everything else on the way up before we get to the final boss of this one. Nocturne was the first one with press turns. Yeah, they definitely didn't have that in the original Persona games, so. But everything since is basically, after they brought out the press turn system, is like, alright, throw it in everything. Everything gets it. It totally will. Well, I mean, I do plan on having a little 500 game special before we play game 500, so. But yeah, alright, so yeah, thanks everybody for stopping in by. And let's see who's online there. We can rate up if there's anybody online still. Who's online? I got Sting on. He's playing some ukulele trophies, doing some trophy hunting. So let's rate up Sting X2. We shall go from there. So have a great night, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow for the continuation. Maybe the end? Question mark. It really depends how big this dungeon is and how many super bosses we run into of this game. Bye for now, guys. I'll see you next time.